Good morning, Flosstube. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 70. So I am very, very happy to be back with you guys today. I wanted to be back sooner. It just, life happens, and I wasn't able to make it. My dad did have a stroke in December, so it was kind of a rough December for us. But it was actually, not that a stroke is a good thing, but it got, he went to the hospital. Thankfully, it was a very small stroke, and it got us all the care that we needed. The hospital was amazing, and they got everybody home health care here, and we have everything we need now to get him better, and he's doing so much better. So even in hard times, blessings come out of it. And we're so grateful that he has such a good team of people helping him. I also did, I haven't been on much of anything. I haven't been on Instagram, Facebook. I haven't been on much of any social media lately. I just needed, honestly, a social media break. I needed a break from everything. So this year I am kind of focusing on healing. Mentally and physically. And sometimes that's just what you need. You need a break, and you need to, get your everything in order and take care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself and you're not well, then you can't take care of anybody else. So that is what I have been doing. I'm still here. Thank you, everybody who has reached out to me to check on me. I am okay. Just a lot of things that need to be taken care of and to get me better. And that's my journey I am on this year. I'm still stitching a little bit more now than I was in December. Let's see, my family is doing pretty good. My granddaughters are still amazing, and I absolutely love them. They're talking so much more, and they're so animated and just bring me so much joy. I can't get enough of them. So that's kind of what's been going on over here. So every year I do pick a word for the year. And after, I went back and forth. So healing is definitely one of the things I'll be doing this year, but this was the word that kept sticking out to me, and it was surrender. So I chose this because instead of trying to do everything on my own, which, I've realized that's not working out very well for me, I'm surrendering everything to God and giving it to him and let him guide me on my journey and lead me in the right direction. So this pillow was made by Under the Woolen Willow. She has a Etsy shop. She had made me one last year, which was, my word was peace. And so this year I chose surrender. So I will link her Etsy shop in my show notes. And if you would like a pillow as a constant reminder of what your word for the year is, mine actually sits on my, right by my cross stitch area. So I can see it every single day. What else? I have 2 retreats in April, which I am so excited about. I'm going to Stitch-a-Palooza, which is actually like 30 minutes from my house. It's in Boulder City. So it's on the outskirts of Las Vegas. And that is with Silver State Stitcher, and Emily Call is going to be the designer. So I am so excited to see her again and get to meet new friends. And yeah, really looking forward to that. And it's close to home. And then like the week after that, so Anna will be here, and we have and Tanya, and we will have 2 or 3 days of rest in between, and then we have to leave to go to Stitch West. And the designers there is Primrose Cottage. So we are super excited to go to that also. And then all of Table 7 girls, yes, we all got into the Fall Stitch West with Crafty Haberman. So I've never got to meet her before. I'm so excited. We have all of our Table 7 group that went last fall. We all got in, so we're so happy to be together again. And I am so excited to meet more new people at all of these retreats. Stitch West is definitely hands down the best the best retreat I've ever been to. Not that I've been to that many, but I want to go to every single one of theirs from now on. So yeah, that is pretty much what's been going on over here. So I am going to jump right into all of my stitching. So I have FFOs, I have whips, I have stuff that I stitched during Christmas time that I never fully finished. I honestly, you guys, I did not fully finish anything for like 2 months. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go back and do that again. I just needed a break, and it was a really nice break. And you know, Anna talks about how she has a huge tote full of stuff that she calls it her basket of shame, but it's not, because you still stitched it. And I'm like, yeah, I actually have like a basket now of stuff that I have not fully finished. But sometimes, you know what, it's just best just to stitch. It's just so good for you, and no pressure of finishing it, and it felt really good. So let's get in, and then I have lots of other stuff to share too, but let's get into my FFOs. So we'll start with Valentine's Day, the ones I have. So I made 4 little pillow. Well, one of them is a really big pillow. I made 4 pillows. I did some smalls. This one is always, and it was a freebie by Heart and Hand. And that is my finish on this one. I did stitch all 4 of these pillows in the same colors because I wanted them all to match. And then tried to coordinate kind of fabric that would all match together. So there's that one, just a simple pillow with a bow and a little heart button. Okay, there's my first one. My second one, this was the Be Mine pattern by Primrose Cottage. Their little Valentine's Day house. I mean, seriously, the birds, you guys, so cute. So I finished this one with, again, matching fabric. I did use all the called for colors. So the colors in here is kind of what I based all the rest of my pillows on, that they had the pinks or the dark pinks, light pinks, the browns, so they would all be matchy-matchy. And then just tied some baker's twine around it. And I believe I think it was at Micheals, I believe, that had like all Valentine's baker twine, like 4 of them all together. So it's really good for all Valentine's Day projects. And again, I just went kind of crazy with the buttons. That's really all I had to put in the middle of anything this time. Okay. My next one, this is a newer designer, and I love her stuff. It's so cute. And this is the Love Spool, I believe. Yes, by Crafty Bluebonnet Designs. Look how cute her little spools are. I know it's kind of hard to see the word love in there, and my lighting's a little bright, so you might not be able to see a lot of it. So love how this one turned out. And then again, just 2 fabrics, a bow. I know right here, not so great. I was like, okay, I don't even know if I know how to finish pillows again. So I was trying to make these little X's. I'm like, well, those are not the best X's that I've ever made before. So, you know, it's gonna take me a little bit to get back into the finishing thing again. But I love it. This pattern is so cute. Okay, and my last pillow, this one is ginormous. It is the Love You, and this has been out for a long time. This was a freebie from Hands On Design, Kathy Haberman. And this is my pillow finish on this one. And on top, we got, again, the bow and the button. And my little granddaughter, Clover, was in here, and she's like, oh, that pillow's for me? And I'm like, yeah, you probably could lay your head on this pillow. It was just, I used, all of them were stitched on 28 count light taupe. So this one turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought. And I was like, well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with having a big pillow in your dough bowl. It takes up a lot of space. So that is this one. So all those will be matching, and yeah, they'll go in my dough bowl. Okay, next, we'll do the other Valentine's Day one I did. So this was the, I stitched the 2023 Collector's Heart from last year by Heart and Hand. And this is my finish on this one. So I did different floss. This is just a board that came from, honestly, I had a piece. I was going through stuff in my bedroom finally, because we were putting my room back together after Christmas. And Dave's like, hold on one sec. Do you need, okay, okay, sorry about that. My daughter-in-law needed the car seat out of my car that we left in there yesterday because we went for our girls' little trip to Target yesterday. So sorry about that interruption, but we're back. Okay, and I'm out of breath. Okay, so this wood piece it just comes from, looks like it came from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a really long time. My husband, like I said, we were putting our room back together, and there's tons of boxes that he's like, what is this stuff? And I'm like, that was stuff for our bedroom back at the old house. So I finally, 4 years later, I went through, and it had a stitch piece on it, and I just pulled it off and put this one on. So with this, the thread I did change, and I got this from Tanya. She had pulled this out, or got this for something that she had stitched for Christmas. And it is Threadworks. I got it at Stitcher's Paradise, and it's number 1087. But it's variegated, so it goes from pinks to reds, and I loved what she stitched with it. So that's what I did with this one. I'm like, I'm gonna try, because the pattern just calls for all red. And I'm like, well, I want this little variegation looking floss, and I really love how it turned out. Plus, you don't have to change your floss. You're just stitching one floss the whole entire time. So it went by pretty quickly. And then on top, just have some bows and another button. And then down here, some baker's twine and another button. So that was a really fun one to stitch. And I love this floss. And I'm sure they will have the floss at probably any of your needle workshops. They might have them online too. But yeah, Threadworks, just beautiful. Look at all that variation, so fun. So that was a super fun one to stitch and finish. Okay, that's on my Valentine's Day. The next one is Blessed Is She, and this is by Sweetwingstudio. This is my Sabbath stitching. So if you notice, this is my fourth one, I think, that I've done, and they're all very, very simple. Just a simple bow with a little button on a frame. And I mean, you can get a frame. I think I got this one at Walmart. It doesn't matter to me as long as it matches. And then I just glue the piece right on top, real simple. So love that one. That one's been sitting for a while. Okay, these I had finished a while back, and I was going through my video. I was like, I don't think I even showed these, but these were, these are the Lori Holt stitch cards, the sewing ones. So I finished these, and this is exactly how Chantel finished hers. So the idea totally came from her. This is her product, these little boxes. And you can stick like 4 pieces all around the whole thing, but I wanted 4 separate boxes. So I painted them and finished them, and then just added little bows to them. So there's those 2. And then those. And then it has the buttons, so I painted those and a little needle on there. And then the last one. There we go. So they're in my room, in my shed here, because I did redo it. I said that I was going to do that before, and I did finish redoing it all into the way more of what I liked. So the Farmhouse stuff went out, and it's more like all stitch theme in here. But I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't think I ever showed you guys those. So, and I'm sure she still has those available. And that's Chantel at 141. Okay, my next finish, FFO, is the Friendship Garden by Heart and Hand. And this is one that Anna, myself, and Fiona had stitched together, and we finished it at Stitch West and got to ring the bell. And I finally got around to finishing it. So this is just a simple frame. It was $3 in the Target dollar spot. And then again, I used, what is this? The tie, I guess it's like, I can't even think today. It's the tile, the stick-on tile, where I spray painted it white. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I've done other finishes like that with this. And then I inked it, and then I just mounted it, have some really pretty fabric, some rickrack. And then on top, I just did like, you know, rickrack and ribbon and little pom-poms. And then on top, we just have 2 bows and again, another heart. Sorry, my allergies are yucky today. So there's that one. And we all stitched a piece in here, a little section. So all 3 of us have this finished. And I've been wanting to get this fully finished so I could hang it up in my shed in here. So I was happy to get that done. Okay, my last finish is a big one. Sorry. We're gonna try to hold this up without destroying everything. This is the Farmhouse pattern by Priscilla. Oh, I might not even, but that is my finish on this one. So this basket, Priscilla has used, she used it for her gingerbread, really long piece like this. So I went and got the basket. And then I had seen that Raquel, and she is Traveling Viking Mama on, let's see if you guys get closer, on Instagram. And she had put the Farmhouse on this, and I was like, perfect. So I just, I stitched mine on 27 count Linda fabric. I added the bow with the chicken up there. It's magnetized to this, and then I just added greenery and some sunflowers because it does have sunflowers up here. And I did the barn on both sides. So that is my finish on that one. This has been a whip since last year. And I have been really, really trying hard to get a lot of whips done. Put them in my rotation because it kind of makes me crazy having all this stuff that's not getting finished. So I'm trying to work on a little bit here and there. Okay, that's all the FFOs, yes. Okay, so over Christmas, these other pieces are ones that I was able to finish, but just didn't get around to FFOing. So this first one is Pure Love, and it's by Cricklewood Crossing. And as soon as I saw it, I loved it, and I was like, I have to stitch that. And I want to say I did change, I might have changed the colors of just the red and the green, but that is my finish on this one. And it is stitched, I stitched it on 28 count light taupe, like always, still my favorite. So there's that one. And next year I'd like to make a nativity scene of a bunch of stuff that's all stitched, that's nativity. Okay, the next one is, I did 2 different ones. Merry Little Christmas, and the other one is Let Your Heart Be Light. And these are by Sweetwingstudio. So those 2. And these ones I actually stitched on mushroom, Lugana. And so, those are both of them. Really cute, really tiny and small, really quick to stitch. Absolutely loved them. Okay, the next one I stitched was by Hands On Design, Pere Noel. I didn't do it on black because I went with this, with the gray, which is a Lugana that I believe I dyed gray myself a while back. And so I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna go for it and try it on the gray. I believe Anna was stitching on gray, and I think I was planning on stitching it like on Linda fabric, and then I saw the gray and I was like, oh, I wanna do that. And so that's what I did, and I love it. It's so cute. Such a cute design. So that'd be a cute ornament next year. And then I finally finished this one, and this is Best Time of the Year. I always call it Jolly, by Brenda Gervais. And that is my finish on this one. And this is stitched on 27 count Linda fabric. So I was happy to get those done. So I still felt like I accomplished something even if they didn't get FFO'd and up. Okay, One other finish I've gotten done. This was a whip. I finally pulled it out. I went through and I was like, okay, we're so close to this. You're going to have to do it, even though there's a lot of white. And this was Excuse the Mess by Shannon Christine. And this whip is probably like 2 years old. And I did finish. And I love it. And I think this is just some Lugana I bought in tea dyed, coffee dyed something. Wasn't very dark, but it's still, the white shows up really good. So I can't wait to fully finish that and put that in my craft room in here. She said whatever. Okay, I think that's all of the finishing stuff that I have done. Okay, so let's get into whips and new starts. All right, so for Fat Quarter Shop, they are doing the Be Mine Stitch Along, I believe is what it's called. And so I chose this one by Heart and Hand, the Love and Heart imprints. And I just started yesterday and I didn't have a whole lot of time to stitch, so I have just a baby start on it. And this again is on light taupe, 28 count. So super cute, and I think this would be really cute into a pillow with both of them stitched next to each other. Okay. Let's do this one. So this pattern I came out at Christmas time, the Sip, Stitch, and Repeat by Primrose. I love this pattern, but I wanted to do something different because I wanted it to be up all year round. I didn't want it just for Christmas. So I changed my colors. Lindsay had put a color and cotton package together of floss that she used, I believe, for Valentine's Day. So I took some of the colors from there and some of, I changed out some into, some of my own colors, and this is what I've got so far. And it's so cute. I love it. This also on 28 count, light taupe. And the colors I used, I will put in the show notes for you guys. I already made a note of it. So, I mean, it could be stitched in anything, any of your favorite colors, whatever your stitch room is. I just thought it would be fun to make it so it could go up all year round. Which, I mean, you can do the Christmas one all year round, but I wanted to be matchy-matchy, so. Okay. My other two whips here for fall. Is this a whip too over here? Yes, it is. Just when you think you have everything together and you don't. Anna and I had talked about how we wanted to do, because I usually do my February stitching in January, and I'm like, what? And she's like, what are we gonna do in February? And I was like, how we decided we kind of wanted to do some fall. So fall February, we kind of called it. I only picked two things because I still have so many other things I need to stitch. So I'm doing the Lori Holt cards, the set R. I haven't done this one yet, but I was just showing you. It has 4 of those, the fall ones. So this is what I've got so far. Love, so cute. So this is stitched on 25 count oatmeal. I'm using all the call for colors, and I'm gonna do 4 across, just like I did with my, I'm trying to look at it right now. It was the strawberry one, and I did all 4 across. So I wanna do the same thing again. So that is one of my fall stitching ones. That goes whips. And my second one for fall, I was like, we gotta pick up Autumn Love again. I know you guys have seen it forever, and I'm still plugging away at it. I am bound and determined to get this done this year. It's a goal of mine. So there's where I've gotten. I think this last time I did this box down here, I did the word autumn. So not a whole lot of progress, but I feel like at least I made a little bit. So every month I would like to honestly keep stitching on this, so this is done by fall. And I do have tons of other fall stuff that I want to stitch too, but I have retreat pieces I have to stitch, you know, for the smalls exchange. And Anna and I were talking yesterday, and she's like, okay, well, I'm done with Valentine's. Now what? Like, I don't know. Like, we're just floundering. We're like, nah, I don't know. You know, we have no idea what we're going to stitch next. Because there's so much stuff. And Market has so many cute things coming out. And I'm like, okay, I seriously cannot buy any more, like, all these patterns. Because, girls, I have not even stitched one thing from Market I bought last year. I haven't even gotten to any of it that I don't think I have. No, Stitcher's Garden, we are going to start that, but I'm like, this is insanity. And then we went to Shepherd's Bush last October. Haven't stitched anything there either. So I'm definitely the person that likes to collect. Collecting a hobby and stitching is a hobby. So I'm like, okay, less collecting, more stitching. Okay, so this year I did have a couple plans besides doing the whips. I'm doing my Sabbath stitching still, which is right here. And I think I'm going to do this with this later. I'll put that right there. And last year, no, I think it's been 2 years too for that also, that I was doing the sheep virtues. And so I wanted to continue this year. So I've already done that one. The faith, joyfulness, is that what it says? Yes. And this was the last one I did. Oh no, I didn't. Kindness. No, what was the last one I did? Peace was the newest one I just finished. So I really would like to do that, work on those like on Saturday or something. And I mean, I have, you know, quite a few left to go. But that was one of my goals this year and plans that I wanted to work on these all year long and actually get them all finished. And at one time I knew what I was going to do with them, but I'm not sure. They could be cute into pillows too, but that's a lot of pillows to sew. Okay, also a lot of people are doing like an ornament a month, or I think it's Carol. She does it every year on Instagram, and she does amazing, amazing ornaments. So instead of doing just Christmas, I wanted a Valentine's Day tree this year, but that did not happen, and that's okay. Just got busy. But I did do 2 ornaments out of the petites. Is it the lovable petites? So I did stitch this cute little one, and I did use the called for colors. And I did the Be Mine. So I have 2 done for the month of January. And I figure I can probably do 1 or 2 ornaments a month. And so this month I will probably, I know we're already into the 8th. I will probably do the other 2, or I do have another, I have a couple other February ornaments. And then I'll do patriotic ornaments, and then Christmas, fall and Christmas, but I'll probably at least try to do 1 a month. So that is kind of what my my plans are this year. Tentatively. You guys know me and how things change. Okay. Let's see. So I do have a little bit enabling. I mean, just to like 2 things. So this little frame sewing room, of course you can put it up in your room like this, but I thought it would be cute for a finish too, on reduced to $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. A lot of their sewing stuff is on clearance right now, so if you want any, go to Hobby Lobby and check them out, because you can get a lot of cute stuff there. I got that last week. And then this, I went to Micheals and I was looking for floss, and I just started looking around at all sorts of fun stuff. And I found this and I was like, yeah, I need this. So you guys, look, it's a suitcase. How cute is this? So my initial, when I saw this, I was like, this would be just amazing. I can open it. To take to your retreats and fill up with all sorts of goodies. You might be able to put dividers in it if you did right here, but I think everything would flip out. You'd have to just stick other boxes of stuff. But also it could sit, and well, you're not gonna see the flowers so much, but you could stick pillows in here as finishes, you know, like a little finishing display. But I definitely think I will use it for retreat. but super cute, and it was 40% off. So, I mean, who doesn't need a cute little suitcase to take with you places? You totally need it. But yeah, I was so excited when I found that. I messaged Anna and I was like, look at this, how cute this is. She's like, what do you need that for? I'm like, it's something. Don't worry, I do. Not much. I have a couple patterns of haul. I got the new mouse strawberry jam for my strawberry stitching by Tiny Modernist. So cute. I'll put that there. And the 2024 collector's heart. I don't think I have all the floss yet. And I won't get it stitched this year, but I will next year. I love these. These are fun. Okay. I love this series. This is new from Fat Quarter Shop, and this is from Lori Holt, and it's the Hometown Neighborhood. This is so cute. And I want to start it now, but I need to get the fabric and the floss, which is all DMC. And I actually would keep the colors exactly the same. I thought about maybe changing them, but I think I would keep them the same. And I know she's doing this for a few years. I think it's every 3 months. But I'm like, I'm not starting anything else big until I get done until I get Autumn Love done. I don't want to have too many big projects, which thankfully I don't. Okay. So my last little part of the video, I wanted to feature a couple of Etsy shops. There is a lot of great stuff coming out at Market, tons of good stuff. But some of these shops might not be going to Market. They're just starting out. So I wanted to give them the love and attention that I believe and know that they deserve. And you may not have, I think you've heard of most of these, but I just want to give them another little shout out. So that you can go to their Etsy shops and get some of their really cute patterns. Because there are some really talented people that not everybody gets to go to Market. And they're really amazing. So Sweetwingstudio, she is going to Market. And she has, you guys, so much cute stuff. I want every single pattern of hers that's coming out. Absolutely love. And this is the one I'm doing for my Sabbath stitch right now. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. This is one of my favorites, and I've been wanting to start this for quite a long time. And that is my start on this one. And this is on Mushroom Lugana, 28 count. But she also, so that was the one, the Blessed is She. That is another one of her patterns that she does every month. She had a verse. This year, she is doing, every month, I think she's doing, the first month she's doing a verse and a hymns. And then from then on, I think she alternates every other month. She'll do a verse and then a hymn. So I'm excited to see what this year brings. And then, like I said, her market stuff is, I want every single piece. And this one was the Christmas one, which I got, but I haven't stitched it yet. But I absolutely love this one too. What does it say? Indescribable gift. Love. So if you have not checked her out and you love doing Christian, theme stitching, she is definitely the place to go. So I will link her in my show notes. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, sorry guys, you're getting close-ups of me today. Okay, the next one, of course, is Emily Call. And you guys should know her. She used to be Salt and Pepper Stitching. She is now Emily Call. I think it's Emily Call Stitching or just Emily Call. I have stitched quite a bit of her stuff. This is just one of the ones that I had out, which was Made with Love, that I had finished last year, that sits in my shed in here. Super cute. And this is Words to Live By. And I had stitched one last year, so I want to stitch the other two and make them into pillows. Or actually, I might do something else, I'm not sure. So, and she has some really, really cute stuff coming out too. I don't believe she is going to Market, but definitely follow her on Instagram and check out her Etsy, because she has one that I think it's Kindness, and it's so beautiful. Everything she does is beautiful. I can't wait to see what she comes up with for the retreat. So definitely go check her out. Okay, this is a newer designer, at least to me. And she is the Crafty Bluebonnet Designs. So that is where the spool that I stitched, that is hers. Leave that on there. At Christmas time, I had bought this one. How cute is that? Super cute. And then these are some new ones that are coming out. That I love this one. What's this one called? Sewing Spool Trio. Look how cute. I want to stitch all of them, even though I don't sew that much. And normally, you know, I like the pinks and stuff, but I love the blue, so I will stitch it just as is. Sewing Therapy, that's another one of hers, brand new. And she does have, these are all, you can get PDFs all in her shop, but they do come to the cross stitch stores. You're at LNS too, because I've seen a couple of them there also. The Joy one, the Boo Spool, so cute. And I love this one. Live, Laugh, what is it? Live, Laugh, Fight Spools. Super cute. So yeah, she is a new designer. Her name is April, and she was kind enough to send these to me. So thank you so much, April, and I absolutely love your designs. So if again, I will link her Etsy shop also, but go check her out. And all of these ladies are also on Instagram too. So you can follow them on Instagram, and that will give you an insight to when their new designs are coming out. Okay, my last one is Darlene Deon Designs. And I have stitched her patterns too. This one is her newest one. And it's, if you have the power to make someone happy, do it. Okay, I know it's hard to see my ink. Obviously, my black ink is running out in my printer. But I love this one. And this is one that I had stitched last year or the year before and finished. Love grows best in little houses. So she has some really, really cute designs too. And again, check her out on Etsy and check out her Instagram. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it for today of everything I have to show you guys. I will try to be back, you know, hopefully before I go to retreat in the beginning of April. If not, then I believe I'm going to convince Anna. She doesn't know, so guess what, girl? We're doing a video. We'll come back and we'll share everything that we've stitched and talk about retreat. It's just more fun when we do videos together. So I'm looking forward to that. She is actually coming and spending all of April here. Yes, can't wait, can't wait. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. That is my baby, who is not my baby anymore. He's gonna be 21 years old, you guys. He's growing up. So I'm super excited for him. He's grown into such a wonderful, amazing young man and the best dad. He's such a good dad. Makes my heart proud that this kid who I thought never wanted kids, just he loves little Sky Ray so much, and it's the sweetest thing ever to watch. Okay. Last thing, I always leave you guys with some kind of quote or something, a verse. So my quote today, I'm going to focus on friends and friendship. So it says, if you are going to gain anything in life, gain a friend. They will always be there, and that makes all the difference in the world. And I couldn't agree more. Finding friends is hard. And once you find your tribe and you find your friends, hold on tight to them. Love and nurture your friendships. It's just so important. I know that I could not make it through this life without the wonderful friends that I have. They make me a better person. They bring me joy. They are there for me no matter what. And I was actually reading the Bible this morning, and it says if, you know, when you are searching for a good friend, learn to be a good friend yourself. And I think that's very important. That so I think friendship is just something that we need to focus on, you know, and including everybody and loving everybody and going out of your way to be kind to others. So that's what I'm leaving you guys with today. So I will see you guys next time. I will be posting, I'm slowly working my way, going to be posting back on Instagram, and the Facebook group, I'll get back in there too. But I will see you guys all next time, and you guys have a great week. Bye.